openers.
And you saying Posobiec actually reminded me of the one big thing that I do remember actually happening while I was out, which was the posting from, what's his name, Comey of 8647. The image he posted of like the seashells.
Yeah, I talked about that last show.
Yeah. I didn't catch last show. What was your take on the situation?
Yeah, well, I mean, forgive me for those that have already heard it, but I have no problem answering the question for you. It reminded me of that scene in the best way I can describe it is it reminds me of that scene from Bad Boys. I think it's Bad Boys. You know, now that I said Bad Boys last show, but it might have been 21 Jump Street. Maybe this is a similar scene in both movies. But I think it's Bad Boys where, you know, Martin Lawrence and what's his name, Will Smith are like FBI agents or DEA agents or whatever, right? And they're talking to their boss and they use a slang term for a drug. And then Martin Lawrence like clarifies what that slang term means to his boss. And his boss looks at him and goes, yeah, I didn't become the FBI director. I didn't become the DEI director with like not knowing slang. It was like just so obvious. And you know what I mean? Like in my mind, it's just such an obvious thing that Comey absolutely knows what 86 means. And for him to claim anything other is just stupidity. You know what I mean? It's like for him to try to claim like ignorance and for it to need to be explained, like it just, I don't know, it reminded me of that scene. And maybe you guys you'll think of it next, or you'll recognize it next time you watch that movie. But
yeah, no, I get it. And like the thing that got me about it was the fact that it was literally 8,647 days from 9/11.
Yeah, that was interesting.
How was that like a coincidence, right? Like that seemed to be like, that's insane, right? What a fantastic alibi that you can just say, hey, like I didn't mean that, man. Like look at the date. I'm just remembering 9/11. I was there, you know. I'm pretty sure he helped serve on like a part of the court hearings that happened after the fact and the stuff related to that. Which that's a perfect alibi. Like what a perfect day to post that. He waited for like the one day he could find the day he could post it. I don't know. I guess my broad takeaway, like I agree with you. Like it's
not
like
relevant justification, but yeah.
Yeah, right. No, it's like it's clear, but at the same time, like I guess it's just like, to me, it just like I don't think it's that. To me, it's not that big of a deal, especially when paired with the fact that Posobiec tweeted like 86-46 to Joe Biden like 3 years ago. And it's like, are we gonna like what, put Posobiec in prison for that too? It's like, no, I just think it's a little bit out of proportion. Like obviously he doesn't like Trump, but I thought it was a little overboard, especially when we have like all these other things to take care of. It's like, just fire the guy and stop. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I get it, but I think it has a little bit more clout than Posobiec, just because he's a former FBI, director. He could be seen, as a guy that's a leader in a chain of command, essentially, and in an era where Trump is, we know of at least 2 assassination attempts on Donald Trump's life. It's bad form. It's more than bad form, and I believe that it was malicious, and it was Comey forgetting that we're in this current era, which is beyond moving beyond the woke, kind of Obama Biden era, that even Trump's first term, where you could say things like that about Donald Trump and be protected and nothing would really happen. You think of like the comedian, you guys had to remind me what her name was last time, that posted the bloody Trump head, and the Kathy Griffin, and the old Snoop Dogg video where it was like Trump was a clown and they did the little bang coming out of the gun, like on the ribbon or whatever, like you see in the cartoons back in the day. And so you can't get away with those things now. And so I think Comey kind of just forgot about, where the time and place, forgot his role essentially.
Yeah. Well, and I agree with you. Like, trust me, I agree with you. And I guess when I'm looking at it, because what is it? We only got 5 bills sent to him in 100 days. And so I guess if we're looking at, And especially when when you compare this to like the ice and the resources, and clearly like we're not going to be able to get all of these things. To me, it's like I wouldn't even worry about sending resources about the 8647 because like we don't even have information about what happened with the literal assassination attempt.
Right.
So to me, it's like if we're already struggling to figure out how to put all the resources and all the right guys in the right places, we got to just start, kind of reducing down and be like, let's do the important things first. Because that's
Right.
one that's like, how have we still not gotten more information about? Not even with what 2 attempts, right? We had the initial
Yeah.
one that was obviously the big one, the Pennsylvania rally,
Yeah.
but we had the secondary one that wasn't as televised, so it wasn't played up as much. But it was that crazy dude who was like, paying people in Afghanistan to go fight in Ukraine. Like, the guy was like
Right.
nuts.
Something
And like,
like that. I haven't even heard all the details about that guy's backlog, but from what I understand, if Trump would have been about 4 or 5 minutes ahead of his current schedule time, like on the timeline, uh, the
yeah,
dude would have had a potential shot at him. You know what I mean? From the place that he was hiding, they caught him just in time or whatever. But
no,
oh,
right. And I get it. I guess because of what we're going to about to talk about here too, with like the Epstein situation and like the recent statements from these guys, I'm in a very non-trusting position of the Trump administration right now. Like I like that was to me, it was like very, I'm like very hands off now. And so it's like if I have to pick, it's like I would just I was just saying I would rather we get priority stuff, bigger ticket items done first. And I think obviously it's wrong. Like it's just like the dumb thing to post. You couldn't I mean, what was he thinking in the first place, right? Like no one's gonna just even look up what you're doing or try to like make a message. It's rocks and sand. Clearly you're trying to send a message to somebody. But I just
yeah,
look at like, 5 bills in 100 days. We're getting fought at every turn. It's like, let's just pack up all the resources. Don't spread yourselves too thin. Pull it all together and let's try to get the big ticket stuff first. Knock them out one at a time.